Hey everybody, welcome back to the B team. We're here in front of my little tree house, and as you can see, I have expanded into a tree farm area. I have worked really hard to try to figure out item ducts, and after a lot of questions and answers, I have finally figured some things out. Look, I've gone too far. Look at my lovely purple outfit, by the way. I want to draw attention to this. This is amethyst. It was a gift from Armitage on Mother's Day. I have had quite a few gifts come to me over the last couple days, so let's go over here and see what's what. I did find an apple tree, which I like. You get endless supplies of apple for food, which is pretty cool. Whoops, except for the sand part when you accidentally right-click it in the wrong place. So you've got all the apples you can possibly eat. Tons and tons of them, as a matter of fact. But today I want to go over a little bit of the harvester, the planter, and the item ducts that I have, and just kind of go over how to do that. And I want to make another pad here in order to plant food. I know over there I've got a garden area, but this mechanized, the better word, is just so much easier to do. And as you can see the little logs go in places, and then the saplings come out and they go places too, according to what filters we have. So we're going to go ahead and build another one over here that has our vegetable slash food crops so that we don't ever have to run out of food. Let's go ahead and have ourselves some bread. I did end up locking our witches in over here. I got tired of getting splashed with bottles all the time when I was out here trying to work on it. So, you know, just the heck with those ladies. They can just stay in their hole. We don't care. I'm tired of them bothering me. But I want to let everybody know what has been gifted to me. Armitage came over and gave me a lantern. And then there was a bookshelf over here with a lovely little item that had this suitcase. And if you look, here's my suitcase. I want this one back. Do I have to shift click it? I think I do with an empty hand. Nothing on that one. Is it on this one? Is it on this one? There it is. My luggage. And he left me a lovely little book about how to use it and what it was all about. He said this luggage will follow you around everywhere, and don't worry if it runs off for a little while, it will always return. And it's always happy to see me. But if you look, it carries everything as a double chest. Look, he's always very happy to see me. And he will pick up dropped items, so if you look, I'll spit out a little bit of sand here. And he'll be right over here to nom it up. See him eat it? It's cool. I don't know why it's dancing around so much. But he's always right there. He never leaves. But he loves this stuff. It's hilarious. But you right click it and it is just like a double chest. It's got everything you need in there. Here is Happy Mom's Day by Armitage. He tells us all about it. We won't go into everything that he told me about it, but it's mine. Nobody else can use it but me, I believe. Now that I could be mistaken in that because it's enchanted. I've not seen one on the server like this. I've seen others with luggage that is just plain brown, but mine has special colors. And he also gave me this lovely amethyst suit. He said was from the Promised Land, and it gives me great protection against, let's say, a one-hit sword. And I also have these lovely canisters that prevent me from dying unnecessarily. So thank you, Armitage. I appreciate everything you've done for me. He's been very helpful in trying to help me learn about mods and all that good stuff. And I'm just really thankful. I appreciate it. Let's go back into our bat, who is so much easier to carry and get things, places, all the things. It's great. So we'll go back into this one. Now to get our luggage back, you empty hand, shift and right click. And then it comes right back to you. And it can carry with you and you could set it down and get things. Let's see. I have some other things in my inventory I need to get rid of. The rubber tree stuff. I have some other things here. Let's go put those away. Zoom, 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 zoom. Our ores. This stuff. We don't really need the sand or the bricks currently. This bones or chest. This or this. This is barley flour to make bread. Let's just go ahead and stick it in here to make some. And Wolf has asked, how's the base coming along? Very well. Coming along very well. But let's look here. We're making charcoal and we're piping it in from up above from the tree harvester, and it comes down and then it feeds our steam dynamo. All the charcoal it could ever need. We have our endless supplies of water, which is all the power that we need to do roasting in our convection oven. Actually, it's a redstone furnace. Then we have our pulverizer that can pulverize things like obsidian, and we can do that with lead and make hardened glass to do other things like Itemducts, which we're probably going to need a little bit of. So there's lead and there's that. So, and then we can craft it into just what we need. Okay, so we need to make hardened glass. Let's look up our recipe for that. Hardened glass. We need... Where is it? Here. So we need to put this in the induction smelter in a 8:1 ratio with lead. So this is our induction smelter. So we will put this here and this here, and hopefully we'll make hardened glass until the obsidian is wore out. So you get 2 for 1, and that'll be cool. So let's just do half of that at each, and we'll be on our way. Let's put this over here, because we are going to need some more Itemducts. And I believe we also need tin. So let's see what we have in the way of tin. It is a orangey looking bar of some sort. Do we have any tin? Lots of iron, iron, aluminum, tin ore. And let's see what's in our controller. We have a little bit of tin, but let's just fill it up and get everything we need all at once to make our Itemducts, which will end up being in the crafting bench. I believe, didn't we establish it was this, and then we need Itemducts. So let's just look up the recipe for that real quick. Okay, let's just go item. And here we are, Itemduct, hardened glass, and then 2 tins. So that's how we do that. So the tin is actually going to be a little bit more necessary for our needs than it is the glass, but we'll have plenty to do what we need. Put all this in here. And we have, let's put tin, and then we can go ahead and get started with that. Put tin on the bottom now, and we have 8 ingots. That's not 9. That doesn't give us a block, so we need our ingot cast. I'm going to keep it over here. That's the hammer. Okay, I used to have an ingot cast, but I don't know where it went. Anyhoozle, we'll come back in just a minute once that's all pulverized. Let's also look at some of the things. We accepted a few new members on our server. We have Voodoo Beard, who joined us. And Voodoo Beard was kind enough to give me a hamster. I've been looking for hamsters for I don't know how long. So I have a hamster ball, a hamster, and the water. But I need to look into how to care for them before we get carried away. I know you need hamster food, which is a certain amount of seed mix ratio, which is pumpkins, watermelon, and regular seed, I believe. And then when I first came on, Teal Lone Wolf gave me some things. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I asked about sky blocks. And you need ender pearls for that, and he gave me some ender pearls, and also some blaze rods, some nether wart, and some gas tier, which you need to make the safari nets, which I didn't know until after I was looking on how to make them. And then Joe, the pirate, I told him where a mesa biome was, and he said, I owe you a dragon egg for that, and he made good on his deal, and there it is. And he also gave me a bunch of ender pearls because he has a mob grinder. And then our friend One Wolf gave me hardened glass and then a bunch of mushrooms because he had decided that he asked if I had any. I said no, I don't think I do, and he went and found some and brought me some, so that was nice. Thank you. And of course Fluent for Mother's Day tried to kill me. Oh, wait, no, he tried to get my cells and I killed him. Top secret information there. So yeah, so we have our hardened glass. Let's go over here and see if the tin is smelted, and we'll go ahead and make some more Itemducts. Yeah, there's plenty there now. Let's get an ingot full of that stuff, or the block full of that. And this is the redstone pouch. And I have these item transport pipes, but I haven't figured out how to use them yet. There's a controller involved with that, and that's just going to have to be in their day. But I have pneumatic servos, the crescent hammer, which we're going to need to do some of this stuff. Let's see, we have our hardened glass, we've got a bunch of tin. Let's get some more going on. And then we could put this here and get our ingots. Put hardened glass in the middle. Ingots on either side, and look, we've got 24 item ducts. That might be enough to get us through what we need to do, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and get another one made up, another one started, and we'll just make several so that we do not have to stress about this for a little while. We've got everything we need to make it. So that's how you make item ducts, easy enough. But in league with this is a pneumatic servo, and if you hover over it and go U, is you need iron, glass, and redstone to make these. And this is a controller for your item ducts, okay? That's all you need to know. And in each one of the junctions for where things are connected, if you right click with an empty hand, you can see how it's programmed. Like this is the white list, things that go into the chest. And you can tell it goes in because the blue, the T is pointed to where it needs to go, okay? Now let's say for this one is red, all right? Now it's full because this is full with the full stack, okay? Here's the item duct, it's blue, it goes in. And it's got a servo, and the only thing whitelisted is charcoal. That's the only thing I want going in there. This is also a whitelisted thing, whitelist, and all I want is coming out is charcoal. So that's how you control what goes in and out through your pipes. And I have this item duct going up to the harvesting area. Oh, look, there's a skeleton burning. Where is he? This guy's gonna come bother me, so let's go over here and just get rid of him real quick. Be seeing you, buddy. Be seeing you. So our harvester is set up here. Now you can make a harvester any way you want with using any eye. So let's click that and it gives you the recipe. You need an axe, some shears, the axe for the tree trunk, of course, shears for leaves, plastic, because that's just how they decided to make it, machine frames, which we've gone over, and the redstone coil. So that's there. And then you have power. It's got to be powered, so it comes from the dynamo that we made. And then we also have a planter. Now the planter has saplings. This is where I want to plant, and each of the 3x3 quadrants is in here. And here's all the saplings that come from the chest. And now it, again, servos. It controls what goes into the planter. This is whitelisted. These things are whitelisted, and they can go in. All right, we've got colors and then just oak. And then here's the chest, so it's automatically output from the harvester. And then if you notice, it's pointed out in red. Red points down. It's right there. And it has, there's no filter involved at all. None. Everything can go out. It just decides where it goes by the end receive. Okay. Whoop, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the thing. Okay. The only thing that sorts it is the servo in there. So everything can come out of the chest. That doesn't mean it's going to go places because it's decided on what the servos say. So everything else just kind of gets back into the chest. And that's great. I've just learned about that recently, and I just wanted to share with you guys how that is. But today, what we're going to do is we're going to try to plant a vegetable type garden. That's our plan. That's what I want. So that I don't have to go over here and manually harvest things ever again. And I will always have the food I need to make what I need. Okay? Chop down that tree, or this tree's going to be in the way. We're going to have to get rid of this one too. But in doing that, we're going to free up a hole for our witches to get throwing stuff at me, and I don't want that. Because they'll come right out here and they'll throw stuff. They'll be like, oh look, a dead thing. They'll be all over it. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to lay out a path for this. So we're going to dig a little trench around a 9x9 area, and we'll be right back. Okay, we've got our 9x9 grid dug, and now we need to place our planter. so this is going to be where we go 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our planter will go here. Alright, it's got to go in the middle, and we also have to make an extension for this, so we will work on that shortly. So as the case with that, the harvester has to be even with whatever it is planting, which is here. And then we have to power it up. Then we will have item ducts that will come away with it. Okay, cool. So we're going to get rid of that now that we have it there. So our power is going to come from over here. We'll just run it up this way. Till we get to our harvester. It will come down. Actually, I think I want the power to go here. Give us some room to work with the item ducts. Ta-da! Power. And then this will also require power. So we're going to bring it in here. Ta-da! Power. So we can actually take this and get rid of it. Shift right click. Comes in and tees off. That works. Okay, and to get the harvester to work correctly, we gotta have a chest next to it, which is cool beans. See, look, it's powered up, it's working, and everything it harvests will now go into this chest. Okay, and so to get things from the chest elsewhere is where we run into things like the servos and the item ducts. So let's run our item duct first off, because we want to just keep this thing a planting, right? So we're getting an item duct and it's going to come down here. Let's just run it there first off, okay? We probably don't even need it to be quite that far in. Like so. We could use our crescent hammer, crescent wrench, whatever that is, to shift and click. Okay, so this is going in, all right, and to get it to go out, you just left click the area up here. I swear. Shift right click. No, it gets rid of it. It's not what we need. It's just plain right click. Okay, so whatever comes into this will now go out, and then we'll have to decide what we actually want to plant here. And I think what I do want to plant is not that. There it is. But we'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. I believe it's this. And then this, and then a dirt. Fertilized dirt right there. So if we do all of that and that and that, we'd have a whole bunch of it. Okay, but we will go fill in our hole with fertilized dirt. This means I don't ever have to hoe it. It's already hoed. It's ready to go. It won't ever trample, and it grows pretty fast. I'm not sure what the schematics are for speed growing, but we're going to hope it works faster than regular dirt. I don't know. We'll find out. just enough left to do this. I get the feeling I'm gonna run out. I need some more. Let's see what's over here. Zombie flesh. Zombie flesh. I have one. And I need more. So we're gonna end up hoeing some of it. Oh well. We'll save our pennies and buy some more zombie flesh, okay? I don't have enough to do them all yet. Okay, so servos. Any place there's a connection to an item, right click with the servo. Here's a connection, right click with the servo. Alright? That gives you control over what goes in and out. So now, let's see, what other seeds we have? Regular seeds. That would be nice because that's what we can breed our animals with. Barley seeds we have plenty of. So let's go ahead and plant what we can. And it goes in a 3x3 area. So let's do 1, 2, 3. All this in barley, at least this half, okay? That'll be good. That'll give us bread, and we can automatically feed that into an oven, and it will bake it for us, I believe, automatically. I don't know if I could feed it into the pulverizer to make the flour. That would be cool. Let's do 1, 2, 3. There we go. Apparently the water over there doesn't work underneath. It's got to be on the same level. Worth a try. Totes worth a try. So what if we make this right here, the water? Will that work? Let's hope so. That's all you can do. And I think that will replace this then. That's within 3 diagonal, so yeah, that'll work. It'll be fine. It's within our range of doing it. Now then, the other thing we can do, let's take our little elevator downstairs, is we need a, what I call like an expansion thing to do this. Let's put that in there. Oh, look, there's some of that. We could have made more. I think it's only enough to do like 3 more, but we'll see what we can do. We have our servos installed. Let's put this in the redstone backpack. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. Let's put those in there for now. Well, now we may need it. This. We're done with those. That. All the things that we have. We no longer need that because we've made what we need. But here's what we need is it's a tin. And let's see. Can't think of what they're called. Let's go. Right here. Into this. It expands the area that you can plant. The upgrade. A tin upgrade. Like Beyonce. Upgrade, upgrade. We need an upgrade. So, let's get an upgrade, and we want a tin. Tin across the raw plastic, and then gold nuggets and redstone. So do I have raw plastic? Pulverized, whatever. Aluminum dust. I do not have raw plastic, but I have lots of baked rubber bars, which we then cook again, and it becomes raw plastic. So let's just put those in there. and watch it bake a rooney. We need 2 of these, so we're going to end up needing 4. Okay. Get our tin block and make some more. Upgrade, upgrade. So we need gold nuggets, redstone, raw plastic, and what is this? Just iron? Okay. I have 2 iron. And several of those. Let's go get some more raw plastic because we need 3. I thought we just needed 2 apiece. Plenty. Gives us all we need. I was trying to show you these things right here. The upgrade, which is 10, and it expands your planting and harvesting radius by 3. So instead of a 3 by 3, you multiply that by 3 and you get 9 by 9, which is the plot that we just made upstairs. This was a few days ago. Now, the reason for the delay was the server crashed and I just got busy with other stuff. So let's put this here, and now suddenly it will harvest and plant things in all kinds of places. I have some other things planted over here, and that's fine. They can be there. The other one needs to go into the planter so it knows to go ahead and plant in a 9 by 9 area. And we'll just let it do that. And I think I had a filter in there. If you notice, it's planting, it's harvesting, and it's taking things places. This is the whole wheats, right? So it's going downstairs, and this ought to be the seeds. You can see it working. It's like a miracle. There it is. See, it fills it up. So this area over here will get refilled, and as we harvest things that get ripe, that are not the barley seeds, and once they get ripe, it should harvest this too. I think. Oh, those stupid witches! How are you getting out? Die, 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 die. I want them all dead. Die, 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 die. How many of them are there? Tons. I'm just gonna fly away. Gosh, I could die. That would be bad. I got really, really poisoned. Man, witches are bad. Okay, just saying. Alright, hopefully they won't come bother me for a little bit. So, yeah, anybody need witches' hands? I have several. Been killing them left and right, and their brains apparently, and some empty bottles, and I don't know what all. But yeah, there you go. Happy-go-luckies. Special. Alright, so that's going to continue to harvest, and as these get big enough and grow, hopefully we can set those to be planted in those areas. That'll be nice. Now let's go down here to see what has traveled into this area. Now they should be here. With any luck at all, there's the wheat. And is that? There was a zombie chasing me. We'll see if he follows me down. I don't know if I installed a servo here or not. Let's see. Let's right click here. And yes, that's whitelisted. The only thing that's coming in here is the barley. Anything else that gets harvested should be here. Actual wheat and actual seeds. And let's see. Do I have a servo installed on that? I don't. So we could make one at another time. So that is the beginning of our harvesting system for the food, and that's it for the episode today. Thanks for joining me again on the B Team.